Alright guys, we're ready to buff out the hood. We're back at work, and I got the buffer now. So as you can see, we painted it, we sanded it. You first sand it with 1,000 grit, and then work your way up 1,500 grit, and you try to get rid of all these little dots, these little pinholes. That's what they call orange peel. A little bit of orange peel every. So you get it as clean and as close as you want. The more you take off, the better the finished product. So we take off the sanding disc off our buffer. That's pretty hard. And oh, let me take off this nut. Well, we'll leave it there so it could cover up the gap, because you got the threads and you never want the threads sticking out. If you could close up right there, Brian.
Oh yeah, then that gets the hood.
Yeah, that'll damage your hood here. Because as it's going faster and as the pad gets older, it gets thinner, and those threads they'll come back and they'll haunt you. Okay, so you start off with rubber.
Alright, hold up. Right now we'll be back, guys. Hold on, let me just go.
Alright guys, we're gonna start polishing it. It's called cut and buff. First you sand it, and then you use rubbing compound. Rubbing compound is the first step you use with a white cutting pad. So what you do is, I like to use 3M. This is 3M rubbing compound, Super Duty. They have upgraded their lines, so this one's outdated. They probably don't even sell this no more, but anyways, rubbing compound is rubbing compound, and let's get started. First you give it a little Hershey squirt. Set up your buffer. You got your RPMs right here. You could go, for beginners it's always better to go slow. Yeah, you got 14, 18, 2,000, up to 3,000. You got to be careful, because the faster the buffer goes, the harder it is to control, and the easier it is to burn through your paint and mess everything up. So I like to set it up at 2,200. This is what I use to clean my pad. It's set up with a little wheel, and these little wheels will dry it. So what I do is I come in here with my buffer, and that squirts water on it, and then you dry it up, and that takes off that. So as I'm buffing it out, I'll be cleaning my pad, because it's very important to have a clean pad. So then you start off on the right side of your wax. Start it off, grab your wax, and as you can see, there it is, you're buffing. You're bringing out the shine once again. Keep your speed slow and steady. Grab some more wax, bring it in. How long would you say this would take? be careful with the corners because it's so easy to burn through these corners and catch the buffer, and on the opposite side. So you try to like overlap it. Don't try to bend into it, because if you bend into it, there goes your corner too. You're gonna burn through that real quick. So let's get some more rubbing compound. Shoot some more on there. Now we'll go to the opposite side and work it in again. So same way, start on the right side, start it, grab your wax.
From here,
See?
reflecting on it.
It starts coming out. You start seeing the difference real quick. This stuff is starting to get expensive though. This bottle it's probably like $30 some now, and then the next step is even more expensive. That one's like $50 probably, and then the polish and the pads, everything's it's going up in price.
Comes down like to what, 1,000?
Nah. I don't know where you're coming up with 1,000, but still, let's do it again. Run that by me again, Brian.
How would you like, so you know how you keep on doing it all over again?
Yeah.
How do you know like when it's already finished?
You start seeing a haze and you start seeing the shine. The rubbing compound is the one that cuts the most, and it brings the shine the easiest. So the more time you spend with rubbing compound, the easier it is to polish, because the polish is more expensive, and that's why you want to take a little bit longer on this step, so you waste less polish and you get the same results. Plus the pad too, it's like sandpaper. You get a rough sandpaper, what's it gonna do? It's gonna cut through it real quick. And the finer the sandpaper, you're gonna take a lot longer, but you're gonna get a better shine. All right, let's go at it again. And when I'm buffing on the first step, um, I try to look at the scratch marks, and as you can see right here, I used a little bit of um, polish, and it needs more. But as you're getting um, more polish on there, the starts getting shinier, and that's when you know you're about to go to the next step.
I can't see anything right now.
Well, you got to get it with the sunlight, Brian. If you come over here.
No, look at the camera. I
Oh.
can't see shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap.
Oh, that's cool. But all right. Well, that's what it comes down to. I'll keep on hitting it for a while, and we'll get to the next step.
All right.
Let's clean the pad. See, it shoots water and it cleans the wax. And as you can see, we're gonna do half of this hood first, so you can see the difference. And we'll take it one step at a time. But you could see how everything's starting to blend in, and how the shine is starting to come out.
You can see how the shine on the camera is also working.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're getting down to some good stuff now. Guys, as you can see, the first step is done, and you can see it shining. Big difference to the other side. Look at the other side.
Let's get up a closer view on that shit.
Yeah.
Hurts.
You know, the dust is just from the wax getting over there, but you can see it's all dull, and That's what it should look after your first pass. Once you get it to that stage and you get rid of most of those deep scratches, you jump over to a different pad. This is the white pad. We're gonna jump over to the yellow pad, which is a polishing pad. So just take it off, set your other pad on. Make sure that little nipple's not sticking up too much. And as you switch over with that pad, we have to also switch over with the waxes. No, this is the next one. So this is it. See, perfect to machine polish for dark colors, because they have for light colors and dark colors. So we're gonna steal the cap off the other one, set it up, and we'll begin. Make sure that sucker is ready. Squirt some on. What the fuck? See, that's what I'm talking about. Alright.
Because it dries up eventually,
Yeah.
and then it covers up the hole.
Okay. That's not gonna work. We'll switch another one. Let's take the glazing one. Hopefully this sucker works.
Yeah,
You can see the color of the wax on that one.
it's like blue.
Yeah.
See, there we go. You can see it.
Alright,
My big old camera blocking out the
There
whole
we
shit.
go.
There, see.
there it is. We'll just wash it out once we're ready.
And you guys could see, even though we barely did the first, I mean, not me, my
Yeah.
partner over here did the first coat. I don't like taking any credit.
Yeah.
It's all his work. So, like I said, he barely did the first coat. That shit looks shiny right now. You can't even tell, like, it's not even done. It looks like it's already finished. He's not even done.
Yeah, no.
Gotta go
you'll-
through other two.
You'll see the difference right away. You know, it's not about it's just processes. You know, you start off with this, you go to the next step, you go to the next step, and the final product is what counts. So you're gonna be surprised once we finish this.
Like, I remember when we did this, we did a little job. Remember when we did that job?
Yeah.
Oh,
What the?
What the?
All right.
What?
Make sure that sucker's screwed. What I tell you?
Cause once that thing goes on,
Yeah.
you never know it comes up.
Look,
Make sure
yeah,
that thing is not sticking out like
this
you said.
one's a little thinner. I've used it a little bit more than the white pad, and that's
Not really.
what I'm talking about. So let's clean this pad up, and we'll get started.
Check it out.
Sucker, stay in place.
Fuck.
See? Dry it up. We got it. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. Same speed. You could speed it up. You know what? Let's speed it up a little bit so you can see the difference. Let's go to the maximum 3,500. I could handle this.
Oh crap.
Alright, here we go. There you go.
You just don't want to put too much pressure or it also mess it up. And this guy's a natural.
Okay, see, I felt it. It's starting to dry, and then when the thing that happens when you pick up the speed, you kick out a lot of wax. Look at that. See all that wax that we threw out when we grabbed the wax. So that's why you got to start it off a little bit on the side, grab it, and then we'll get over again. right, guys. See, that's why I don't like to go with high RPMs, because it kicks out a lot of wasted wax. So let's set it back down. I just wanted to show you, and you
How much of an expert you
yeah,
are?
yeah. So let's go back down to 26.
I mean, if you like wasting wax, then you can go ahead and you're an
Yeah.
expert. You can use the maximum
Yeah.
3000,
But
but
it's not about that. That sucker.
you don't want to risk going really fast.
Just let the waxer do the work.
It's just like sanding.
See, when you get dried up wax, that comes and it haunts you later on. So what I like to do is, instead of trying to take it off with your wax, your buffing pad, just take it off with your finger.
Just gotta rub it in.
Yeah, just rub it in, and
It's like you're gonna rub in your car into someone's face that see like.
yeah. Look, we got some more right here. Go ahead and take it off. There you go.
Wouldn't that mess up what you've already been doing?
Then you hit it again with your buffer, and then you have to do it again. All right, there we go. There it is.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pause this video here because we gotta get ready for the next step.
Yeah.
So you think it's a good idea?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah. All right.
perfect
So
idea.
hold up, guys. Just hang on tight. We're gonna.
All right, guys. Now we gotta go to the next step. We did the two wool pads. Now we gotta go to the foam pads. Now you could get rid of your little spacer to save you. Cause this sucker, believe it or not, is gonna save you once in a while. And you go to an adapter that would accept the wool pads just by pulling it back.
So you guys are lucky that we freaking had to find all this crap before we started this, cause I mean we had to find it the first job we did. It was all lost everywhere, but we managed to get them, and you know, it's kind of a good job. Oh trying to scare the shit out of me.
No, don't do that.
What the hell?
Oh shit!
You're gonna break that.
Let me take it back. Oh, you know that's good plastic right there.
You know that won't support you.
Yeah. Weighing 300 pounds and all.
Coming in 300 pounds.
Yeah. So then pull it back. Find the perfect spot. Let it go, and make sure it doesn't come off. See
and
it?
then let it rip.
Yeah. And make sure you clean your pad.
Damn, that smells like burnt chicken rubber.
See? And then dry it. There you go. Now, on this step, we're going to switch over to the polish. Again.
Aw shit, final steps.
Yeah. So, you use it with the yellow pad and with the foam pad. There you go. The gray is for dark colors.
So at the end of the video, we'll be showcasing what kind of items we used. So you can go buy some if you want to do it on your own, or give us a call. Polished off work.
So don't really pay attention to that,
cause that's what gets your self-esteem down.
Yeah.
You know, you just see that and right away you're gonna think that's a scratch mark. Don't think you messed up. Unless if it doesn't come off, then yeah, it's a
Yeah,
scratch.
well, then you'll go back and you'll hit it with some rubbing compound again and the other steps that I showed you, and you get rid of the scratch, whatever it is, you know. Like, look, we got another one right here. That one's a little thicker, but it's off. So we'll hit it again. There you go.
See what it came out like, guys?
You got a little other, two other marks.
I mean, how much of experience you had with this already?
Oh, this is how I got started into painting cars, because I used to buff them out and work on that.
Also, you've been really good at this.
Yeah,
then.
no,
Oh.
this is my my pride and joy, you know. Once I seen what I could do, I wanted to learn how to paint them, so I started painting them, and I got pretty good at that too. So you know, one step leads to another, and it continues. So hopefully, you guys see the results, and you do it the same stuff too. You know, anybody can do this. It's just time, wanting to.
Oh, here comes Minty Dog over there.
Yeah.
Look at Minty.
So
She left.
there we go. We'll go to the next step and take it from there. Let's clean this pad before we put it away. There you go. See, and what's cleaning it, Brian, give us a demonstration. See, it's the little wheel, the water in the bottom, and the
it
wax.
ends up kicking it up
Yeah.
onto the thing, and
Yeah.
that washes that.
Yeah.
And once you're done, you go over here. Oh, I can't see anything.
And
You
you
go
dry it
over
up.
here and you dry it up on those little
Yeah.
ones.
So,
So-
that's all it takes. Now you just push it down, pull it out,
Get on to our last final one.
and you go to your next step.
Yeah,
which
final
is,
one.
The glaze.
What
Pull
is
it back.
glaze?
Glaze, it gets rid of the final swirl marks, you know, because this is already the final stages. After this one, you ain't gonna see no swirl marks when the sun hits it. It's just
Oh,
gonna look
oh,
clean. And everybody knows that buffing out a black car and getting rid of the swirl marks is one of the hardest things you can do.
considering that the black is you, there's a bunch of marks you would see on color black. Part.
Okay, so
But I mean, correct me if I'm not mistaken. Isn't black the best color for a Trans Am?
oh yeah, it's
Fuck yeah, it
the
is.
original color. Everybody wants a smoky in the
So first off, when we bought this Trans Am, it was a white disgusting mess, and we got introduced into YouTube, or I would say I introduced my partner into YouTube,
Yeah.
and he got interested, and he says, why not make videos for cars? Like, I mean, people seem to be very interested in cars these days.
No, it's not about that. It's about what you got to offer, and these are the skills that I bring to the table, and what I've learned over the years.
And you've gotten many talents,
Yeah.
and he has them hidden away too long. So I'm like, let's do some videos.
Yeah.
I mean, as you see, the first video that we introduced yourself, it was kind of, it was.
We upgraded a little bit. We got better stuff, better equipment, better cameraman.
But less
Yeah,
mess.
yeah,
We got less money now.
Let's
Shit.
get rid of that old cameraman.
Yeah.
But that's what it comes down to, you know, doing better stuff.
So right here, guys, I'm gonna pause the video really quick and get some things finished and polished up. So I'll meet you guys in a few secs. Just.